Every pilot has a flight bag. I've been using mine for the past 3 years and it is a mess, but let me show you what's inside. Hey, welcome back to Fly with Karen. My name is Karen and I'm a 16-year-old student pilot working towards her private pilot's license in Canada. Today we're doing something a little different. I'm going to show you everything that is inside my flight bag and whether or not I use it. First is the bag itself, which is right here. It's honestly just a plain black bag, but I think it serves the job really well, and it is really useful, super sturdy, and I have had it this entire time. It works perfectly. I feel like it has enough pockets, and it is definitely big enough to store everything. I really like how it has 2 separate compartments, and it is really sturdy and has great material. I'm also pretty sure it's waterproof too. First thing are my charts. Honestly, this one is a whack. I don't know how it got in here, but I've never flown to the US before, and I'm pretty sure it's expired. So this has just been sitting in my bag this entire time, but maybe I'll use it in the future. This one, it's interesting. It actually came with the bag itself. I'm pretty sure this is for an exam. I'm not quite sure which one, but it does say for examination purposes only. So, I don't know, maybe this is an old chart that Transport Canada used. And I'm also pretty sure it's a map of Ontario. Check. Yeah, it's a map of Ontario. It's pretty big too. But this has also been sitting in my bag. I do not use this because I am not from Ontario. But I do actually like looking at this because I can familiarize myself with reading maps that I'm not used to. But yeah. But essentially, these maps show you basically everything from the airspace to the airports to landmarks to even to highways. And it's great for navigation. And next, I have my plotter and my protractor that I use. Both pretty helpful. I actually have a bunch of writing on the back of mine to help me. But they basically look like this, and they're to help you plan flights, and you put them on top of the maps that I just showed you guys, and they allow you to draw flight paths. Actually, for the flight test, I got this one denied from entering into my room because apparently people like to write on the back of them, which I mean, I do too, but you're not allowed to bring your personal one in. There will be one waiting for you on your desk in your written exam. And next up in my flight bag is my E6B. This is honestly one of my best friends in flight planning. It is a little harder to use because it's a lot different from a conventional calculator. It looks a lot like this. Once you get the hang of where to move the wheel, it honestly makes a lot of sense. And she's actually really fast. Personally, I don't use this as much as I would like to. I feel like if I do use it, it might just be for the ground speed and the true heading in the back when I do flight plans. Honestly, in the front, I have it mostly replaced with my next best friend, which is my CX3. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Ever since I gotten this, I've been using this every single flight. She's so useful, and look how sleek and shiny she is. I'm gonna turn it on for you guys. But this is what it looks like. Yes, and once you turn it on, this is a home screen, and you're able to kind of go through it and look. I think it's really cool, and this even has a calculator area where you can just do basic calculations, and I really like it. This is one of the best things I've purchased. Of course, you're going to have your knee board. This is going to go along with you for every single flight. I actually have one of these, and it lets you write down all the information that the ATC or anyone else really says. Okay, now the important stuff. This is where all of my documents are. I put it behind my kneeboard along this little mail envelope. I know it's not very conventional, but it works. Everything in here is all legal documents to fly, from my medical certificate to my student pilot's permit. Everything in here is important. Item 6 is my logbook. This is where every single flight will get recorded, but this is your personal logbook, not your PTR, which your flight school will usually have. But I get to write down everything that I've ever done on these papers. I think I can show you guys. So this is what it usually looks like, and you can fill it in after your flight. It has all of the info of the flight, what you guys did, who the pilot in command was, and how many hours you flew that day. Super essential, lets you track all of your hours and what you did. Another thing in my bag are my sunglasses. These are non-negotiable. Flying in the summer especially is super bright, and you don't want to be blinded by the sun. Get yourself a good pair of sunglasses. And honestly, I haven't removed any of these books, but I'm not even using them anymore. So if anyone wants them, let me know. But this is my Canadian Private Pilot Study Guide. Oh, this is the answer guide. Super helpful. I actually did this the night before my written test, and I feel like it helped me a lot. I went through the entire thing, and I marked if I got it wrong or right, and then just like that. Flight Training Manual. I feel like every student pilot has read through this at least once. It covers everything from like turns to descents to first solo and navigation. Honestly, I would read this before every lesson just to know what we were learning and I could prepare for it. Super helpful book. From the Ground Up workbook. I don't actually think I use this workbook, but if anyone wants it and they're studying for their PPL, let me know. It's new, I haven't touched it. And my best friend, From the Ground Up. Definitely goes a lot more in depth than the other book. Still a really great read if you learn this way. Now, I don't even know how this ended up in here, but I have an airplane flight manual, and it's for Cessna 172, which is perfect since I fly them. But pretty helpful because then I can just refer to what I need. I have no idea where I got this from. Last thing in here is this gigantic binder. This came with the bag, and it's a Cessna 172N model, 1979 Skyhawk information manual, but in big pages, like big. It's just sitting in my bag. Maybe I'll use it one day. Of course, you're going to have a notebook. And of course, because I am a girl, I have my lip products in here too. I have my lipstick and my lip gloss. I also have batteries for my CX3 in here because I do not want it to die. So, always really smart to keep batteries in your bag. Other than that, that's it. I have nothing left in this bag. That is everything inside my flight bag. And that's everything in my flight bag. If you're a student pilot and you're also working towards your PPL, drop a comment down below and let me know what stage you're at. I would love to connect with you.